Hey everybody, this is Quasar coming at you from the Ag Lab, and I want to just talk a little bit about how I'm organizing my courses this fall. So you may have seen the school's calendar for each day of the week. You know that Monday, Tuesday, and Thursdays are class days, that days set aside where we have chunked times for each class so that we can meet over Zoom if we would like to. And then I made my own version of that calendar so that you know what to expect for my courses in terms of like, when are we meeting over Zoom? When are we having what we're calling asynchronous learning, or learning on your own time with video or other types of instruction. And I hope that it's handy for you and not overly confusing. So I'll just walk through it real quick. Class days, again, are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. And these are my classes, just so you know what I've got going on if you're trying to get a hold of me. First period, I've got natural resources, then plant biology, and then we've actually shifted orientation to be during like everyone else's lunchtime so that we can combine our third and fourth period orientations together, me and Scott. And then in the afternoon, I've got natural resources again, plant biology again, and then a sixth period urban ag class called Radish. All right, so that means I have 4 different classes that I'm helping people to navigate this fall. And sorry if it's a little bit clunky. And if you're watching this Sunday on September 13th, just know if you're in orientation that we'll be meeting separately in like so you'll just go to your third period class with me if you're in my orientation class. All right, Sundays is when it's what I'm calling my drop day, and it's when I will post the weekly agenda for the following week. There's one document that has all of the weekly agendas in it, and there's a different page for each week. There's 9 weeks in the session. And I will also be posting the new content for the upcoming week in its corresponding folder in Schoology. And that looks like this. So my Schoology is set up so that there are important hyperlinks right up at the top, like our classroom link. Oh, it was not live for a second. It should be live, which is always going to be up here. And then I have things set up by week. I do have our project for natural resources. The project is Quest. And so I have that at the top, the weekly agendas right above that. And then at the bottom, everyone has week 9 is the same for all of my classes. It's our evaluation and exhibition week. Okay, so each Sunday, I will put the content for the week in its folder. So that's drop day, Sunday. So you can plan accordingly for your week and sort of move things around if you need to or navigate better. And then Mondays will be our synchronous, so live over Zoom, check-in day. So every Monday you can expect to be in class on Zoom for maybe 20 minutes, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less, just so we can touch base and I can go over the plan for the week and you can ask questions. And this, if for whatever reason you couldn't make any of the synchronous Zoom times, just know that you will still be able to move through the course at your own pace and in your own time. And so I know people are babysitting siblings or you have jobs during the day and might not be able to make this time. I just ask that you communicate that to me so that I know how to best support you this fall. Because we're literally still in a state of emergency and pandemic, and definitely we have to be flexible and give each other grace as we move through this time. So that's a big word of the year, grace. Me too, me included. Give me some grace. I'm working really hard. So Tuesdays is our asynchronous day. That is for all my classes is going to be a lab day. It's our like hands-on experience day. So you'll see there'll be like a video tutorial for how to do a lab or a guide to help you through. Maybe I'll have you go outside and measure a tree and try to figure out how much carbon is in the tree, that kind of thing. Maybe you'll do a soil sample. Maybe you'll do some kitchen science. So that's just to like keep us engaged in lab activities, take some time away from the computer and do things that are more kinesthetic. Because that's really one of the best ways to learn. And then Wednesdays, everyone in the whole school has advisory. So that's from 10:35 to 11:35. And then my office hours are a little different than what's on the main schedule, as we said would happen. And so I'm offering office hours 1:30 to 3, and then 6 to 7:30 to give some students some evening time to check in the evening. I'm also flexible, and if you want to schedule an appointment with me, let's do it. Let's make it happen. Thursday is going to be another synchronous day over Zoom. And that's so that we can do group work. And so it won't be like big lecture kind of thing. It'll be small groups, and you'll be sharing out your project and where you're at in your project and getting some feedback and support from your small group through the session. I'm actually not having students work in groups on like a collaborative project together, but your individual project, you are working with the group to help you navigate and get feedback through your thing. I feel like that will be much more successful right now because of everyone's sort of varied ability and schedule right now. Okay, and then Fridays are independent days for you to work, so I can prep and do all this kind of stuff and make videos for you for the following week. I'll still be available through, you can always email me. I just might not be as immediately responsive on Fridays. All right, so that's my schedule. And I already talked a little bit about the layout in Schoology, and it's by weeks. And I think that's really all I want to say. Welcome to my classroom. I will get to know you because it's Avanti, and that's who we are. And I think that that's how people learn best, is when you're seen and recognized and you have a relationship, a healthy relationship with your teachers and with your peers, and we will make that happen. Just remember to give each other grace and to give yourself some grace right now. And yeah, really just try your best. Done.